Don Shields, an Olympian now in 2 events. You were pretty far back at the turn. Did you ever have any doubts?
Yeah, I mean, sure. My doubts were going out too fast. Dave's gonna get mad that I did that, what I did. But we've been trying to work on going out harder and going out faster, and maybe committing to that 18th stroke. I'm pretty consistent at 17, but I just didn't want to do that. So I kind of went back to the way that I used to do things, kind of out smooth, and then just rip the turn and have a little bit more legs for that 50 to 65.
Yeah.
50 to 75, which is like where I make my jump. And I mean, obviously it worked. The time wasn't anything to write home about, in my opinion. But this meet's just so hard to swim fast at. I'm starting to learn. So I'm happy with the performance. I'm happy with the placement, but that's not going to cut it in a couple weeks. So I got to get better.
What does it say about this meet that you were forced into an old so-called bad habit? Just to be comfortable.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's just the nature of swimming. You try and make these changes, and if they don't pan out, then you got to make decisions on the go with these 3 prelim, semis, finals kind of setup.
Mentally, are there set changes that you think you can make in the next month?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, I'm sure there's. I know. I looked at like 80, which if you're gonna look, you should do it like right as you're breaking out, right before you break out, or right after you break out on the 50 wall. So that's way too late to look, and I think I took a lot of breaths in a row and was lifting up really high. So whatever.
How do you feel for Seth right now?
What?
How do you feel for Seth right now?
I mean, I'm really happy for him. He had some different plans for what the next years are going to look like for him. Then I hope that I hope he changes his mind and sticks around and swims, because he's doing incredible, and we can use him as a country. And 51.2 is 2 times in a row. That's not many guys have done that. I think that's the fastest 100 fly to not make the Olympic team. So of course my heart goes out to him. I love the kid, but I don't know. I probably shouldn't have said that in an interview. But what he does with his next year is obviously his decision to make. But I'm gonna miss him if he goes.
Thanks,
all right, thanks. I appreciate it.
Thanks, Tom.